and welcome to Discovering Dataplex. Today we are looking at combo boxes, and if we run our application that we've been working on for a few weeks, we can see that if I go in here and I want to switch the type, I actually have to type a number, and I don't want to do that. It's a modern application, so I want to have a selection list that I can use to make a drop-down. And how do we do that? Well, it's fairly simple, actually. We go into our template resource zoom, press F7 to get to the code, and then we just change the type in our list. Let's see, there it is. And we want this to be a combo. Combo. No, we're not using it. So use CWeb combo column combo. There it is. And we go back here. Combo. Yay. Save. Run. And what will happen? Yay, we got a combo, but it doesn't contain any values. So how do we get the values in there? Well, that's not too hard either. We go to the attribute, we go to our data dictionary. So we want to put it in the type. It's a validation object, so we add a validation. We can here select a validation table with one column. Then we would have our numbers in that drop-down list, and we don't want that. We want the numbers with some kind of labels, and we could put it in a validation table in the database, but I prefer to put it in a two-column validation, and we're going to call this attribute type. Some people like to add VT for validation table afterwards, or you can say validation table or VT. I'm not sure. For now, I'm just going to leave it as attribute type, and we'll have to figure out what to do with it later. And we want to put that on the type ID. Okay, so now we can create our list, and we have a 0, which is the form. We have a 1, that is a date, 2, which is an edit, 3, or maybe we had actually 1, 2, 3, 4 should be the combo, 5 is a file we want to upload. We can just continue, reminder, and 7, it might be an expiration date. And we can just add more things to this list as we come up with different types of information we want to put in our attributes. And if I now save this and we run the application again, let's see. Now if we go in here, we have a form. Yeah, maybe I should click edit first. Okay, I keep my mouse down and hover. Maybe this is something that should be fixed. It seems like a small bug, but if you keep your mouse down, you can actually get it to stay, and then you can hover on it. So here we can select a form or date or what have you. We might want to have a number for the version or whatever. But we can select different inputs here, and now we can save it. And now we go into resources, and here it still says 1. So what we do? Well, we go into the resource view, and we go into our grid column here, and this is the type ID. So we change this to combo, and for some reason it knows that we have a combo in our script, probably because the resource template zoom is loaded before the resource zoom, so we made it first. So it might be nice to add it here as well, but since we don't have to, why do the extra work? So now if we go into resources, you see we have the drop-down list here as well, so we can see what type it is. And there seems to be some kind of issue with it now, but I'm sure Data Access will fix this pretty quick. This drop-down at least works. So it seems to be something with the column combo. Okay. We don't really want to have this grid here because there is an issue with different types, because we want to have different values in these rows here. And we're not really going to use it this way here anyway. But that is for another video. I think this was enough for this short little video for today. And we're going to try to keep the video small and simple. So this was all for today. I see you in the next one. Bye-bye.